strength.
This is Yu Zhong, one of the overrated fighters this season that everyone is suggesting if you want to high your rank regardless of being solo. Yes, even every MLBB content's relation to the which best hero to use. Yu Zhong is always in options. But, using that hero doesn't mean that you'll win every match. Let's understand the reason why Yu Zhong is overrated. First one is his passive. Many are saying this is the strongest passive in the game, because it gives plenty amount of HP and deals massive continuous damage. His skills. Huge AoE skills, stunning control effects, and lovely annoying smelly 13-inch dragon. See, how pissing is that? Despite of those, many Yu Zhong users are experiencing this. Even me when I discovered his weaknesses. Without dragon, Yu Zhong is slow, making him not quick enough to respond in team fights. Also, his skills as well, especially his first skill. This thing can deal huge damage when you hit the target using the edge. But if the enemy is inside, it casts fuck-ass little baby atomic damage. In Clash, if you failed or accidentally waste your skills for nothing, then you're totally useless. Yu Zhong's skills has a very long cooldown, which is reasonable because those are big skills. But no. Yu Zhong is only tanky when his passive is activated. Yu Zhong without passive is stupid. So if you didn't manage to mark them 5 times in Clash, you'll be squishy as fuck. Are you related to these? Well, Yu Zhong is very fine hero and I know that. So I'm gonna spam him until I reach Mythical Immortal. I'm still suggesting this hero to use in rank game because he's very useful in team fights since his skills are built for that. For everyone who's been asking about my setup, here it is. Everything's fixed in order, so it's really up to you how you'll play around with it. In this match, I'm laning against a Bane. And yeah, we all know that Yu Zhong definitely has a huge advantage over Bane in the early game. His sustain, thanks to his Shaw residue, and his burst damage from Dragon Tail can easily bully Bane out of lane. But here's the twist. While the early phase is smooth sailing, once the game goes late and Bane starts scaling with his magic damage, things start to hurt. Especially since I didn't build any magic defense items like Athena's shield or radiant armor. Still, I didn't really care about that too much because I knew I could rely on my positioning and timing. As long as I could dodge his skills and counter-engage properly, I'd always have the upper hand. Now, when you're playing Yu Zhong, you need to understand that mastering him isn't just about combos or damage, it's about having great macro skills. Macro skills are your overall decision-making abilities in-game. It's your awareness of when to rotate, when to contest the turtle or the lord, when to push lanes, and when to disengage to avoid a team wipe. It's that big picture understanding of the match that lets you make smart plays, even before the fight starts. Without strong macro, even the best mechanics can go to waste. But of course, having great macro skills isn't enough. You also need to have solid micro skills, your mechanics, reflexes, aiming, and skill management. You can't just plan a perfect engage if you can't execute it cleanly. With Yu Zhong, every detail matters. Timing your Shaw essence stacks, managing your spell vamp, landing your skills precisely, and knowing the right moment to dive or back off. When your macro and micro skills complement each other, you'll be unstoppable. That's when Yu Zhong becomes more than just a fighter, he becomes the tempo setter of every team fight. Still, let's be real here. In solo rank games, no matter how strong or mechanically skilled you are, if your teammates don't perform, your chances of winning drop. That's why I always recommend duo queuing with someone reliable, ideally a roamer who can sync with your playstyle. Good coordination can make a huge difference, especially in clutch moments where one good setup can turn the tide of the game. Behind every clean Yu Zhong gameplay you see, there are countless games lost in the process. I just don't post all of them, because let's be honest, no one wants to make fun of themselves online. But those losses are part of the grind. They're what sharpen your instincts, improve your decision-making, and teach you what not to do next time. At the end of the day, Yu Zhong isn't weak, but he will be if the user is. So train your macro, polish your micro, and once you master both, you'll dominate the battlefield. Alright, let's talk about Yu Zhong in team fights. First things first, whenever a clash is brewing, gather yourself. Yu Zhong isn't meant to sit back farming. He's the hero who jumps into fights, disrupts the enemy formation, and creates chaos. Pop your black dragon form at the perfect moment. dive into the backline, and make them regret showing up. That's how Yu Zhong sets the pace of the game. But don't get it twisted, kills aren't always the goal. Yeah, scoring a triple kill feels amazing, but if there's a turret you can hit, go for that instead. Objectives win games, kills don't. Take out enemies only enough to clear the path. Hitting towers with enemies alive is basically asking to get denied. Timing matters. Push when the enemy is down, hold when it's risky. Balance is key. You want to fight smart and push smart. Clear enemies when necessary, then rotate for objectives. Solo pushing or chasing kills blindly doesn't win games. Clean team fights plus smart objectives equals a proper, precise win. That's the kind of play that turns Yu Zhong from just a fighter into a true late-game powerhouse. Yu Zhong shines in timing. Knowing when to dive and when to back off makes all the difference. Every decision compounds. A clean engage here can turn into a turret, a lord, or even a team wipe. Your Black Dragon form isn't just flashy. It's a tool to control space, dictate fights, and secure map advantages. Master that balance, and you'll see why Yu Zhong late game is nearly unstoppable. So remember, gather in fights, prioritize objectives over kills, and always think one step ahead. When you combine aggression, timing, and map control, that's when you're really using Yu Zhong the right way. Man, my second match was wild. So, I'm laning against Alice in EXP, right? And let me tell you, this girl is a nightmare. She's super tanky, like a walking wall, and her CC, bro, her area mobilize plus slow combo is legit insane. You step wrong, you're basically saying free kill to her team. But honestly, the thing that tilted me the most? Her durability. I swear, it took me 3 whole minutes just to bring her down. 3 minutes. By the time I finish poking her, she's already healed or backed off. So yeah, I learned the hard way that going all in on her is just a waste of time. Honestly, when I realized I couldn't really kill her fast, I switched my mindset. Instead of tilting and throwing myself at her, I just did some light poke, tried to annoy her, but mostly ignored her. My main focus, the rest of the enemy team, especially the squishes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you're playing Yu Zhong, your best friend in a clash isn't trying to duel a tank for 3 minutes. It's bursting down the mags, marksman, anyone who actually hurts your team. You delete them first, and suddenly the fight is way easier because their damage threat is gone. That's just smart brain play, you feel me? Now, let's talk about my skills. Sometimes, I'll admit, I go a little too trigger happy and just spam my skills. And what happens? I end up missing and, yeah, I die. Classic. That's why, if you're playing Yu Zhong, you gotta be precise with your combos. His skills aren't like some spammable poke. You miss them, you gotta wait like 10 seconds before you can try again. In MLBB terms, that's basically get bodied while you wait. Not fun. So, patience is key. Make every skill hit count, and don't just mash buttons. But when you do it right, oh man, Yu Zhong can actually carry hard. Jump in, hit the squishes, spin around, pop your ult, and suddenly the enemy team is in chaos while your tanky enemies are still peeling for you. That's when the fun starts. Your team gets free hits, you get resets, and the enemy is just scrambling. It's kinda like playing chess, but with explosions and swords. So yeah, that game taught me a lot. Don't tunnel vision on the tanky nightmare in your lane. Keep calm, poke a bit, farm safe, and focus on the real threats in clashes. Prioritize damage dealers, don't waste your skills, and make sure every engagement counts. Yu Zhong isn't about flashy one-on-one duels all the time. It's about smart chaos, timing, and punishing the squishes first. Honestly, it's kind of fun once you get into the groove. Even when Alice is tilting you, if you play smart, you can still turn the game around. Just remember, poke, wait, punish the carries, and don't feed because your skill combo is on cooldown. Alright, let's talk Yu Zhong. Just because you pick him doesn't mean you're automatically OP. Don't get cocky or overextend. Every move, every skill counts. This season, a lot of heroes can counter him, so sloppy play gets you punished fast. Yu Zhong isn't about raw power, it's about smart play. Focus on your micro and macro skills. Know when to engage, when to peel, and when to rotate. Skill management is huge. Don't just spam abilities. Use them strategically for damage, sustain, and turning fights around. My setup helps balance survivability and damage so you can stay in fights longer. Target priorities matter too. Don't waste your time on tanks or heroes you can't kill fast. Focus on the squishes first. They're the real threat. Take them out, and suddenly the fight is way easier. Missed skills? That's basically get bodied for 10 seconds. Precision and patience are key. At the end of the day, Yu Zhong is about balance. Master your micro, understand the macro, manage your skills, and don't let overconfidence get you killed. Play smart, focus the right targets, and you can carry even tough games. Thanks for watching.
For more informations like this, subscribe and stay tuned.